Have you ever felt like you're just not good enough, no matter how hard you try? Like there's a voice in your head whispering, "You're not capable, you'll never make it." You're not alone. Even the most successful people have wrestled with these feelings. But here's the truth. Feeling inadequate doesn't mean you are inadequate. In this video, we're diving deep into why these feelings show up and how you can take back control, silence the doubt, and unlock your full potential. Let's begin your journey from self-doubt to self-mastery. Title: The Silent Enemy: How Comparisons Make You Feel Incompetent. Picture this. You're doing your best. You're working hard, learning, growing, but then you scroll through Instagram. One friend just landed a dream job, another bought a new car, someone else just moved into a luxury apartment or launched a successful business, and suddenly a quiet voice creeps in. What am I doing with my life? Why am I so far behind? Maybe I'm just not good enough. That voice, it's not the truth. It's comparison, a silent enemy that feeds your self-doubt. You see, comparison doesn't attack from the outside. It grows from within. You don't see the full picture of someone else's life. You see the highlight reel. Yet you judge your entire journey by that one polished moment. Let's get real for a second. Did you know Oprah Winfrey was once fired from her job as a news anchor because her boss said she was unfit for television? She didn't let that comparison or that rejection define her worth. She didn't say, "Why am I not like other anchors?" She asked, "Who am I meant to become?" That's the difference. Comparison tricks you into focusing on where you're lacking instead of where you're growing. It puts someone else's timeline above your own, and soon you start to believe that you're not enough, even when that's far from the truth. But here's the truth no one talks about. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. Are you growing? Are you learning something new? Are you showing up even when it's hard? That's real competence. Not perfection, not speed, but progress. We all have our own timeline. Your success isn't late, it's just different. Your story isn't broken, it's just unfolding at its own pace. So today, let this be your reminder. You are capable. You are enough. You don't need to be anyone else. You just need to keep being the version of you that doesn't give up. Close the door to comparison. Open the door to self-worth. Because your journey is worth living, not comparing. It's late. You're alone. The world is quiet, but your thoughts are loud. You're not good enough. You don't deserve this. Soon, they'll realize you're a fraud. Sound familiar? Welcome to imposter syndrome, one of the most common and cruelest mental traps we fall into. You may be achieving great things. People may look up to you. They may call you talented, smart, even inspiring. Yet inside, you feel like a fraud, like everything you've done was luck, like you've been pretending this whole time, and soon you'll be exposed. Here's the hard truth. Sometimes your mind isn't telling the truth. It's replaying fears, old doubts, childhood beliefs, moments of failure that left a scar. Why? Because your brain's job isn't just to think, it's to protect. And to protect you, it tries to keep you in your comfort zone. It whispers that you're not ready, not good enough, not worthy, because it fears risk. It fears failure. But here's the twist. Growth requires risk. Progress demands discomfort. And that voice in your head? It's not always the voice of reason. It's often just the echo of fear. Imagine looking in a cracked mirror. The image is distorted, flawed, incomplete. But the problem isn't with you. It's with the mirror. That's exactly what happens when you view yourself through the lens of self-doubt. So how do you fight back? Not by silencing the voice, but by responding to it. By choosing to believe something better. By writing down your accomplishments, no matter how small. By reminding yourself daily, you earned this, you belong here. The truth is, you don't have to feel confident to be capable. You just have to keep showing up, keep learning, keep trying. Every time you hear the voice that says, "You're not enough," answer it with, "I'm more than enough, because I refuse to give up." Being competent doesn't mean you never doubt yourself. It means you keep going, even when you do. And that's what real strength looks like. Behind every successful person, there's a quiet moment. A moment where they wondered, "Am I really good enough?" Where doubt crept in, whispering, "Maybe I can't do this." But the difference? They didn't let that feeling stop them. They used it as fuel, as fire, as motivation. So how do you do the same? How do you take insecurity and turn it into something powerful? It starts with one word: awareness. You don't run from the feeling. You face it. Take a notebook or even just a scrap of paper and write 3 things. What makes me feel inadequate right now? Is there actual evidence behind this feeling or just fear? What's one small action I can take today to push through it? This simple act turns your emotion into direction. Instead of feeling lost in doubt, you now have a plan. Next comes the second step: small wins, not big achievements, just daily victories. Finishing a task, sending that email, hitting the gym. Every time you follow through, even when your confidence is low, you're proving something powerful. You can do hard things. And brick by brick, you start building real self-trust. The third step is the toughest: changing the way you talk to yourself. That inner voice that says, "You're not good enough?" Start rewriting its script. Say, "I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm on my way." Even if you don't fully believe it yet, say it anyway, because the words you repeat become the beliefs you live by. Stick a note on your wall, say it out loud in the mirror. Do whatever it takes to change that inner dialogue from a critic to a coach. And remember, you don't have to feel confident to act confident. You don't need to feel ready to start. All you need is the courage to keep moving. Insecurity isn't the end. It's the beginning of real growth, if you choose to rise above it. Before we end, let me leave you with this. You are not alone in your doubts. We all stumble. We all question ourselves. But the difference between those who make it and those who give up is one simple choice: to keep going. Don't let comparison dim your light. Don't let your fears write your story. And most of all, don't believe every thought that passes through your mind when you're tired or overwhelmed. You are more capable than you think, stronger than you feel, and your journey is far from over. So don't wait for perfection to begin. Start now. Step forward, even if it's small, even if it's shaky, because success doesn't belong to those who never doubt. It belongs to those who rise again and again with purpose, courage, and heart.